Alright, this is Fakafon's review of Goo, World of Goo, without sound for some reason. Don't ask me why, I don't know. So anyway, World of Goo is some kind of puzzle game that involves some kind of architectural design that basically what you have to do, you have some goo that stick together, and what you have to do is to build some kind of to build a little thing that can lead up to a pipe, and when you get to the pipe, all the goo that remains get inside the pipe, and you need a certain number of those goo to win the level. So in this case, you had to win 4 goos, and I got 10. And yeah, so the point of the game is basically to get the goo to the pipe at the end of the level, and to save as much as possible. Now, it's probably not a secret, but I'm really terrible at puzzle games. Why? I don't know. It's not my forte. So, if you see me doing stupid stuff or not figuring out like really obvious things, well, it's because I'm an idiot when it comes to puzzle games. So anyway, when it comes to World of Goo, normally I don't like puzzles. It makes me feel like an idiot. But this one actually makes me. It's challenging enough, and it's not it's the kind of guessing work that you can actually understand. Like, you don't have to be like the creator of the game to understand what the heck you're supposed to do, right? It's not some like touching around just guessing what the heck you're supposed to do. You can actually figure out what you need to do, and there's some hints to help you achieve that goal, and if you use them, well, normally you're supposed to figure it out pretty easily. So in this level, it's pretty easy what you have to do. Well, it's easy what you have to do, but doing it is not as easy. Basically, you have to build a bridge to the other side and bring all of the goo to the pipe that was on the other side of the bridge, which is not easy because goo is not metal, so it bends, and if you're not careful enough, the goo's gonna break and it's gonna fall in the pit, and well, you just failed. By the way, I didn't mention this, but during the level, okay, you know what this looks like? An elephant. Yeah, I don't know what the hell you think I was gonna say, but it's an elephant, alright? During the level, you can see some little white mosquitoes, and if you click on them, it's like a mulligan, and you can restart. This is the map where you can choose what level you do, and it's really easy because it's kind of a Mario-like setting, so you just click on a level and you activate it, you go in it, it's really easy. Alright, now I'm going to show you where I'm at, and this is actually now I know how to do it, of course, but when I was doing it, I had no idea what I was supposed to do in the level, and always read those signs because they're gonna help you a lot. She'll never get down going like this. There's another pipe up there she might enjoy. And what does that mean? Oh, you mean this pipe with the green goo, right? Well, wrong, but you'll see later. The pipe is sucking. It's probably best to stay away. Don't forget to whistle. Well, in this game, whistling allows you to you gain the skill whistling, and when you click on your button, you can bring all of the goo close to you. So anyway, what I thought I was supposed to do is to bring the gigantic, crazy-eyed goo to the flower, because remember the first post says you'll never get down looking like this, and this flower is very pretty, and I wonder what happens if you get close to it. So I was desperately trying to bring the big goo to the flower, and as you can see, I'm not doing very well. But anyway, I was trying, and later I figured out that it's not what I was supposed to do, but I'm kind of stupid that way. I should have read the hints more closely, but anyway. So about the goo, you saw at the beginning of this little review that there's some black goo and now there's some green goo. There's a lot of different types of goo, and each of them has some different style of sticking together. Like the black goo is the basic. You stick your goo together and it just, it stays like this. The green goo can be taken apart and put back, and it can stick to 3 goos together instead of just 2 of them. It's kind of hard to explain, so you really have to play the game. So anyway, at this point, I realized that I'm probably not supposed to bring the big goo to the flower, and I said, well, maybe I just have to bring the green goo next to the flower. And that's what I did, and so, yeah, come on, there you go. And now at this point, it was like I was singing Hallelujah in my head because I was sure I had succeeded. And then you see all the goos are like getting torn apart and they're falling, and there's the pipe. But then, yeah, she's stuck, so it doesn't work, you have to do something else. Now I was really mad because I was sure I had to bring that thing to the flower, and since it didn't work, I brought the goo to the flower, and it still didn't work. So in kind of a raging mouse moving, I realized that I'm supposed to bring the big goo to that yellow thing up there. And then I understood, the big pipe is sucking, you can't, now I understand. Oh yeah, you have the option to skip the levels, but I'm too badass for that, so I just did it myself. So at this point, I saw the water behind you see the water behind, right? It's sucking towards, upwards, so it will suck your big goo upwards, and then, and then it will mutilate your goo, and, oh gosh. Can you imagine that? She'll never get up down there looking like this. You have to, destroy her into small pieces. So anyway, at this point, it's extremely clear what you have to do, right? You just have to destroy the goo, that's the green goo, and then this goo will go down inside the pipe, and then you win, yeah. If you saw this video, you probably thought I was an idiot and it was, clear from the very beginning, but I'm really not good at puzzle games. But I like this one nonetheless. Now, you might be wondering, yeah, okay, you're saving goos, but why do you need a certain number collected? You know, there's a number to collect to complete the level, but why do you need some extras? Is it just a question of score or online scoring, so you know which player's better? Well, kind of, but there's also a little twist to that. The more goo you get, the more they go to the World of Goo Corporation, and the World of Goo Corporation will take all of your extra goo balls, and you can do, well, whatever you want with them. And, I decided to do a pyramid and try to go as high as possible, because for some reason, it seems like the logical thing to do with goo. Yeah, World of Goo, go up. Why? Just do it. Okay. So, strange. Everyone wants to build up some kind of metagame. Yeah. Anyway, always check those signs before you start a level, because they will help you. So, I tried to go as high as possible, and for now, I think I have, I can't read. Well, 137 goos, and these ones may be black, like I said earlier, but these ones are special and you can actually separate them. Well, this is the end of my review of World of Goo. Personally, I suck at puzzles, but I think it's a good game, so that's a plus. So, do I recommend it? Yeah. Also, it has great music. No, I'm serious, it has great music. See ya!